our littlest baby is asleep already. Good evening, everyone. We're headed off for the cabin. It's going to be an exciting weekend, and we're excited to take you along. Eli's going around turning the heat down in our house.
Hi, everyone. We'll get away from everyday life for a couple days.
That's right.
So stressful.
Lindsay already fell asleep. We gave her a bottle. We're gonna put her in her blanket. She's already in her PJs. So everybody is loaded up. We're ready for a long hour. Hi! We are ready for a long drive. Everyone, hopefully we'll be sleeping till we get there.
This is how you drive and eat cereal at the same time.
I'm here making breakfast and we're having hash browns and eggs. Lindsay is in her car seat because it's just so cold. We got here last night. It was like 30-some degrees and it takes a long time for this cabin to heat up because we only have this one little fireplace right here, and it takes all night and probably like half a day to actually warm up the cabin to be comfortable. So yeah, we're making do. I'm keeping her in her car seat and I have this running, the oven running too, so it's gonna warm up faster with this running. But yeah, Daddy got a little tiny butt.
Yeah.
That's a nice body.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a big dove. But yeah, tiny horns. I thought it was a dove.
At least it's me.
Oh yeah, good news.
Yeah. Do you call it a big buck or a small buck?
A big buck.
Well, it's a small buck, but a big dove. I don't know how to.
Do you think it'll have a lot of meat on it?
Yeah, I'm cleaning out my deer. Cleaning all the blood and stuff out of it.
Yeah.
Feel it. It was dead in no time.
Yeah.
That's how I like it.
It's so beautiful, but it's so cold. Nancy's having her nap. She's right here by the stove getting warm. It's still pretty chilly in here. So that's why I have her here to hopefully have her sleep a bit longer. So we had a good morning. The children and I have just been in here this morning relaxing. And now that Eli's in here, we're gonna get some lunch so he can go back out. And my dad-in-law and brother-in-law are almost here. So I think my dad-in-law has some work he's gonna do around the cabin. My brother-in-law is probably gonna go hunting. But yeah, it's about to be a full house. I'm so excited about all the meat because, yeah, buying meat is so expensive. And it's always so fun to have hunting season come and stock up our freezers with all kinds of meat. I'm so glad he's a hunter.
Right, honey?
How about it now?
I can rock it.
You may rock it. Okay, I'm gonna make our lunch now. We actually have it here in the oven. It's just some hot dogs on a steak.
Then done?
Yeah, they're done.
Yay! Hot chocolate.
Thank you. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Where's Lindsay? Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
Here. Cotton bee. Hello.
Okay, it's now evening and Eli just got back from his hunting trip, so I'm going to go out, listen to his stories, and we're going to take you along too so you can hear what his day was like out in the woods. Okay, we're loading everybody up. It's so cold and it's raining. You excited to go on a drive? Yeah? Oh, so cold. Come, Randall.
Good evening. So I just wanted to share my hunting story with y'all from today. Got up around 4:45 this morning and I made my coffee and I went out, got dressed and went out. Got to my stand around 6:08 a.m. and shooting light was 6:13, so that was like 5 minutes before shooting light. I got out. I usually like getting out a little earlier than that, at least half an hour before shooting light. But I didn't see anything. Till 8:45. I was starting to get really cold. So I decided I'm going to get down and just walk up the mountain a little bit to warm up. And I hadn't walked up the mountain probably more than 20 yards. And I looked over to my left and I caught deer movement, or deer coming. They were walking right out to the trail that I was on. So I quickly got ready and I waited till they come out to the trail, but there was a clearing, a pretty big clearing in the middle of the woods in front of me, and I was gonna walk out to that clearing. That's where I was headed. I thought the deer were gonna come out to the trail, but they actually ended up going straight out to that little clearing. And yeah, I ended up getting a shot at the one. I thought it was a big doe. I made a pretty good shot. He ran probably like 40 yards. And I got up to him and discovered it was a little buck. Had like a 1-inch spike on the one side and like 2 inches on the other side. So yeah, I was relieved because if it would have been over 3 inches, it wouldn't have been legal for me, and that would have been a problem. So I was very grateful for that. Yeah. Then I gutted the deer, and I went back on my stand. And got back on my stand around 10:45, and I hunted till 12:30, or no. Like 5 after 12, I got out of my stand to go in for lunch. I had lunch and I went back out. I went to spot that I hadn't hunted much in the last couple of years. Around 4 o'clock, there was like 3 doe that came. They were coming, they were working their way towards me. And I didn't know there was a buck around. So I was getting ready to shoot one of these does. When all of a sudden, a big buck comes running down the mountain right towards the does. And the does start running and the buck starts running after them. And it was pretty wild for like 45 minutes probably. From 4 o'clock to 4:45. They were running, that buck was running, chasing these does up and down the mountain. The buck ran through my shooting lane twice. So yeah, he was running every time, and I couldn't get him to stop. I was hollering at him to stop him, but all he cared about was this dove. It was a really nice big buck. It would have been the biggest buck of my life if I would have shot him. He had a lot of points too, like 10 points probably. So, yeah, but anyway, I didn't end up getting that one. Hopefully, I'm going back out tomorrow again. Hopefully, I see him tomorrow. Fingers crossed. I hope, like everything, I see him tomorrow and get him. I got so close to shooting him. It was one time when he was chasing the does around, he stopped at 35, 40 yards probably. He stopped. And I drew back that time, but there was trees in the way. So I didn't have a good shot. So I didn't shoot him. So yeah, that was my hunt today. I'll let you know tomorrow how my hunt goes tomorrow then. Thanks for watching. Scared of that tree because it was totally dead from the trunk to the tip of the tree, dead, everything there. And there's a bunch of trees like that there, honey.